Have you ever wondered how a family of Apatosaurus, those massive, long-necked dinosaurs, interacted with each other? These colossal creatures, known for their elongated necks and whip-like tails, were a sight to behold. But beneath their immense physical stature lies an intriguing question. What was their family life like? Imagine the scene. The Apatosaurus, one of the largest creatures to have ever lived, moving in herds across the prehistoric landscape. But they weren't just aimlessly wandering. There was a structure, a social order. Each dinosaur, regardless of its size, had a role to play. From the protective adults to the curious juveniles, every member contributed to the well-being of the herd. These interactions weren't just about survival. They were about connection, about family. Just like us, these ancient giants formed bonds, cared for their young, and worked together for the good of the group. So, isn't it worth exploring? Well, prepare to journey back in time to when these majestic creatures roamed the earth. Imagine a world where the Apatosaurus lived, roamed, and thrived in herds. Let's delve into the mesmerizing realm of these long-necked giants. Apatosaurus herds were fascinating social constructs. They were not random assemblies, but intricate systems of cooperation and interaction. The dinosaurs communicated, foraged, and defended each other, showcasing an impressive level of group coherence. The herds exhibited distinct dynamics, with each member playing a specific role. The adults were the protectors, their massive size and long necks serving as natural deterrents to predators. The juveniles, on the other hand, were the explorers, their curiosity leading the herd to new feeding grounds. Yet the herd was more than just a survival mechanism. It was a social environment where dinosaurs learned, grew, and formed bonds. The Apatosaurus, despite their colossal size, were not solitary creatures. They lived and thrived in their communities. Just like humans, these dinosaurs had their own unique social dynamics. In every family, every member has a role to play. The Apatosaurus families were no different. From the towering adults to the smallest of the youngsters, everyone had a critical part to perform. The adult Apatosaurus, with their long necks reaching up to the tallest of trees, were the primary gatherers of food. Their size and strength also made them the protectors of the family, warding off predators with their massive tails. On the other hand, the young Apatosaurus, though small, held roles just as important. They learned quickly and adapted to their surroundings, helping to find new sources of food and water. Their youthful curiosity also led to the discovery of safer routes for migration, and their playfulness kept the family's spirits high during tough times. Just like in our own families, each Apatosaurus, regardless of size or age, brought something unique to the table. Each individual's contribution was crucial for the family's overall survival and prosperity. Everyone had a part to play in keeping the family safe and well-fed. The bonds that held these dinosaur families together were stronger than you might think. Picture this: a herd of Apatosaurus, moving together across the prehistoric landscape. Their survival wasn't just about size or strength, but about the emotional connections they formed within their family units. Imagine the bond between an Apatosaurus mother and her offspring. This relationship wasn't fleeting. It was a long-term commitment, with the mother nurturing and protecting her young for several years. Apatosaurus siblings, too, shared a deep connection, learning from each other and growing together. Then, there were the bonds between adult Apatosaurus. These dinosaurs formed tight-knit groups, relying on each other for protection and support, and forming relationships that lasted a lifetime. These bonds weren't just about survival. They were about companionship, camaraderie, and a shared life journey. So, the next time you see a picture of an Apatosaurus, remember the bonds that held their families together and the complex social structures they lived within.